For over 2,500 years, one name has stood as a symbol of dramatic excellence: Sophocles. He refined the art of tragedy, introduced some of the most famous characters in literature, and created works that still captivate audiences today. Sophocles took the foundation laid by Aeschylus and built upon it, elevating Greek drama to new heights. His plays grapple with fate, free will, and the limits of human knowledge, questions as urgent now as they were in ancient Athens. Of the 120 plays he reportedly wrote, only 7 survive in full, but those 7 plays are among the most influential works in the history of theater. Welcome to It's Greek to Me. I'm Jesse, and today we continue our journey through the great tragedians of Greece by exploring the life, legacy, and surviving works of Sophocles. Sophocles was born around 496 BCE in the city of Colonus, a small village just outside Athens. Unlike Aeschylus, who had fought in the Persian Wars, Sophocles came of age during a time of Athenian prosperity. He was well-educated, wealthy, and active in civic life. In fact, he was so respected that he held political and military positions throughout his career, even serving as a general alongside Pericles. But his greatest contribution to Athens was his theater. In 468 BCE, at the Dionysia festival, a young Sophocles stunned the city by winning first prize, defeating none other than Aeschylus himself. From that moment on, he dominated Athenian drama, reportedly winning the festival at least 18 times. Sophocles didn't just write great plays, he revolutionized theater. He introduced a third speaking actor, which allowed for more complex character interactions and deepened dramatic tension. He also reduced the role of the chorus, shifting the focus to individual characters and their internal struggles. His plays move away from the grand cosmic justice of Aeschylus and instead focus on the personal, psychological dilemmas of his protagonists. His characters aren't just figures in a myth. They are real, flawed, and struggling against forces beyond their control. Though most of his works are lost, 7 complete tragedies survive. Let's take a look at them in the order they were written. Ajax, circa 450 BCE, a powerful exploration of pride, honor, and madness, following the great warrior Ajax as he is dishonored in the aftermath of the Trojan War. Antigone, circa 441 BCE, one of the most famous Greek tragedies, telling the story of a young woman who defies the king's decree to bury her brother, leading to a devastating conflict between law and morality. Women of Trachis, circa 430 BCE, a rarely discussed but fascinating play about Deianira, the wife of Heracles, and the tragic consequences of her desperate attempt to keep his love. Oedipus Rex, circa 429 BCE, the quintessential Greek tragedy, following King Oedipus as he uncovers the horrifying truth about his past. This play is the definition of dramatic irony, where the audience knows the truth long before the protagonist does. Electra, circa 418 BCE, a darker and more psychologically intense take on the revenge of Orestes and Electra against their mother, Clytemnestra, compared to Aeschylus' libation bearers or Euripides' Electra. Philoctetes, 409 BCE, a play about the tension between necessity and morality, as Odysseus and Neoptolemus struggle with whether to deceive the wounded Philoctetes into helping them win the Trojan War. Oedipus at Colonus, 401 BCE, performed posthumously, this play serves as a final, reflective chapter for Oedipus, offering a meditation on fate, redemption, and the role of the gods in human destiny. Sophocles reshaped the way Greek tragedies were told. His characters were no longer bound entirely by fate. They wrestled with their choices, often making decisions that led to their own downfall. This made his plays deeply human and emotionally powerful. His influence can be seen throughout history, from Shakespeare to modern psychological dramas. His Oedipus Rex inspired Sigmund Freud's theory of the Oedipal complex, and Antigone has been reinterpreted countless times as a symbol of resistance against oppression. Sophocles gave us some of the most compelling, complex characters in theater history. His work remains as profound today as it was 2,500 years ago. In our next episode, we'll turn to another giant of Greek tragedy, Euripides, the playwright who shattered convention and challenged the gods themselves. Thank you for joining us on It's Greek to Me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next episode. Until then, remember, no matter how much we try to escape it, fate always finds a way.